Hello and welcome back to another video. Today's topic is about social media and I suppose the use of social media in a functional and adequate way can be very useful for us. I mean, I do believe that phones, for example, are a very empowering tool, especially in the modern era. The things we can do with phones and social media that we just couldn't do 20, 30 years ago, it's just unfathomable when you think about it. The biggest things being, in my opinion, the biggest advantages of this technology being maps. Maps definitely nowadays, we never use a folded map anymore. We know exactly where we're going with online maps. Google Maps, for example, has really transformed the industry. The standard that has been set by companies like Google and the competitors. Literally, they allow us to travel around the world without any need or worry about getting lost. It really is fantastic. So that's probably the biggest thing about phones that is an advantage to us. And there's a few other things like payment options and then the messaging services, which are now basically for free. And the other thing I think, in my opinion, is it's a very big deal is weather. So probably weather, maps, and messaging. They're the three things. Maybe payments. But then there's the other side of mobile phones and social media. The other side where we get used to overuse. We become addicted to our feeds. We become addicted to messaging. We use the phone for too many hours in our day, too many hours in the week, and then ultimately too many hours in our life, and we really waste valuable time. Now, I'm not necessarily someone who says every single moment of your time should be used doing something productive, but it should be used doing something that is good for you, more or less. It's a bit like a different theory I have. It's in the book. I forget the exact name of the heading I gave it, but the main idea was, it was about mindset building. Mindset building, we all can improve our mindsets and the way we think day to day. But one part of it in particular is how much time we give to things that are not beneficial for us. So an example would be having a negative thought in your brain. So the negative thought, we all have them. The negative thought could be, oh, today I don't feel like getting up and doing these exercises or going for a walk or even leaving the house. That's a negative thought. Doesn't really provide much value because all you're thinking about is how tired you're feeling. And really you should be thinking, maybe later on I'll feel better and I will go for a walk, and you kind of start planning the things ahead that you're going to want to do anyway that day. That's a positive thought. So you can learn and over time improve your ability to not focus on the negative thoughts and only have the positive constructive thoughts that'll help you throughout the day. And you can really only have one thought at a time. In the same way you can only do one thing at a time. So you should really, over time, learn to prioritize doing the right things. Doing the good things, the constructive things. Instead of saying, yeah, today I feel tired, I feel bad, I feel poor, and spending a lot of time focusing on the problems you have. You should really be prioritizing that time, that thinking time in your brain for the constructive thoughts. So yeah, you could have a few negative thoughts, but over time you can learn to really focus on the positive ones, prioritizing positive thoughts, and then getting results from that over time. It is similar with social media and the phone. You really don't want to be a musician where you're literally just consuming media for the sake of it on your phone. You should really be prioritizing the time being spent on good things that are valuable to you. Okay, I'm going to take a break now, but hopefully I'll be able to record more of this content later on. Thanks for listening.